Hi everybody, Ron Wasik here, the Polish Pickle, out for my first second walk at Blue Marsh. The first one was Blue Marsh 1, 20 September, was a ranger walk where we followed the park ranger around the old dry red road farm. I was given the opportunity tomorrow to take a group of people out on my own walk, and we're going to be doing the dam breast and the spillway at Blue Marsh. I've received instructions on what to say and how to say it. Very happy with it. I've already been given a key to the back gates so I can get down to the remote areas. Looking forward to this. I'm out here today, even though I'm on my own, to learn the route that I'm actually going to be using tomorrow for the walk with the people. So bear with me. I'm actually on the trail already. I started to watch the GPS watch, and I've also started my Garmin eTrex 20 to see what the mileage is like so I can be truthful and honest with them tomorrow. Okay, gotta come up in a dam breast here in a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Okay everybody, a pretty sight ahead of me. We're coming up on the Blue Marsh dam breast. It's a complete earthen dam. It is 50 foot deep at the deepest, right here by the overflow and the control valves. It has 29 plus miles of hiking trails, bike trails, horse trails, all out here and well kept, as I will be keeping up miles 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Trimming back the trees, cutting the grass, different things. So there's the control of the dam breast. There's Blue Marsh. Now, you remember I was up on the one hill and took a picture of it, looking down the last time. This time here, we're right at the dam breast. It's a beautiful sight. Those boats on the other side are all ranger boats. They're kept hidden down here by the dam breast, and you can see the buoys where people are not allowed to go beyond. That's the edge of the fishing area. So the ranger boats, pretty safe. They can't be seen, but you can get a feeling of how high this dam is, where there's the actual spillway where they let water out. Right now they're going into their winter phase of lowering the amount of water that's flowing out. If I stand corrected, raising the amount of water that's flowing out and lowering the dam level itself for when we get our heavy snows, runoffs, heavy rains. We'll talk about the spillway up here in a little bit, but some very large fish come out of those areas down there that you see the pond, you see the overflow, and then starting down there at that rock outcropping, way down there, that is where the trout fishing with lures only starts. From there all the way down to Grings Mill. Okay, I've started you back up just to show you the markings on the overflow, and it's at 290. Well, it's less than 290 right now at the bottom, but yesterday when I came through here with the ranger, it was well above. You can see the watermark, but the second crack up right above 305 is the overflow. That has 307 feet. When it hits 308, it will go over the spillway, which I'll show you later. It's a beautiful sight out here. It's a beautiful picture. Being that it's an earthen dam, I'm almost across it now. You'll see these pipes sticking up out of the earth. Those pipes are specific equipment pieces where the geologists come over here, and those pipes go down a certain depth. They stick a tool down to find out if there's any leakage. They stick a tool down to find out if there's been any cracks in the dam breast, to see if anything has to be done. But they're all along here. They take readings goes along this whole thing. Okay, we come to the end of the dam breast, and you can see there's a little loop around here for the rangers to go back. Gonna stay on the path, on the road. It's not a path yet, but we're getting off the high dam part now, down into the woods a little bit better. All right, took a little break off the path. We're looking back at where I just left, and the beach. Sailboats out there, 2 of them. A couple small jet skis flying through. On the other side that you can see, that's the State Hill boat ramp, and we'll see that when we're up top. It's a beautiful lake, flat, gorgeous. Okay, we just come out to what's called the spillway. As you can see, it's all open. This is set at 307 feet, according to the dock back there, according to the overflow. And if you look down a little bit, well, you can see a man and his dog training. But if you look a little harder, and we'll see it from the other end, you'll see that there are 2 cement slabs, one on each side of the mountain. Right there it is. That cement slab goes completely across this spillway to the other side. And twice Blue Marsh has overflowed, and the water came down here. We'll be making the loop around that part of the mountain and coming back to the other side. And I'll show you that spillway on the other side where it alleviates all the pressure off the dam. But this is what the spillway is. They do farm it, as you can see the hay bales. So they keep it pretty level, no trees growing. But it's an important part of this dam. Okay, a little confusing. We have our path, and I believe that only goes down to the fishing hole, which is good fishing in this area. Quite a few smallmouth bass. And then we have what I believe to be where we're going to go tomorrow, up the hill. I think it's better known as Water Street. That's what we'll be coming up to. Now, French Creek being so different from Blue Marsh, I wanted to show you these white marks. They have these white marks on the roads where the trail goes through. When it's ever on macadam, when it's on a hard surface road, you know you're still on the path and going the right way. The watch showed up 1 mile. I guess it's set pretty darn close, 1.1. So we're right on track for keeping up with the mileage. All of a sudden it's getting busy. A lot of runners, beautiful day. Oh, FYI everybody, we had 3 to 4/10 of an inch of rain yesterday. That stopped, oh, I would say late afternoon. You can see the roads out here. They're already bone dry. That rain got soaked in so fast that they're dryness. Of course, we have a good breeze too. But here we come to first what they call dikes on the path. As you can see, they had this built up high enough. If the dam would overflow, it wouldn't go this way. This dike would stop it. This is man-made. Another thing that's nice while I'm up here in the dike is the trees are just starting to turn. You can see the colors starting to come out. It's going to be a beautiful sight up here. Okay, last shot of the dike is at that end, but I'll have to check with the people tomorrow that I'm leading to see if they want to go out there and then backtrack down that side to that gate right there, which is where we have to make our loop to start going back. So I'm going to be going straight down the grass, but you can bet from here to there is a good half a mile. Quarter mile out, quarter mile back. And if they want to do it, we'll walk it. If they don't want to go down this steep trail, that's fine with me. We'll see what they want to do. I'm going down the hill to the gate. Okay, we're coming up to the Topahawken Creek, at which turn will be taking a left turn and following the creek all the way back up to the spillway. Now, a lot of people come down here to fish. It's a good area. As you can see, we've got a car here already. And there's the Tully. That's Hopahockin Creek. And as I explained up top, when you look down, this is all delayed harvest, artificial lures only. And I just found another vehicle. So we've got some fishermen down here today. Beautiful day, why not? Our mileage marker right now is almost 1.5 miles. Now I was brought down here yesterday by the ranger. We turned around here, so this area up ahead of me is all new. Nice parking area. Artificial lures only. Delayed harvest. Now, of course, as I was saying, it all becomes trail now and not roadway all along the Hopahockin Creek, which is right to our right. I don't know if you saw that little chipmunk. He was barking at me. Got a pretty big tree down across the path. Gonna have to tell the grounds crew. It's a widowmaker. If you're not careful, it won't fall that side anymore. But on this side, it's wedged in that tree. If that tree gets a good wind, and the top branch too can come down. It's got to be cut. Right at. On my marker, 27 minutes into this second part of the walk. And now, a little bit down the way, second tree down. Looks pretty safe, but gonna have to report it to him. Broken, could fall. And right before we get to the spillway, we got number 3 down. Again, widowmaker. That's not hanging on very good up there. Good wind, that'll come down. As I was stating, from the other side, we've walked the mountain. We come back out on the spillway. There's the cement on the other side. Now that cement attaches to the cement on this side. All across that further hay bale is a cement wall, cement barrier. That is put way back there for erosion. Now, the erosion I'm talking about is when this thing overspilled. As you can see, it ate away down in there, pretty far down. We're going to look at it up here further. The water actually knocked part of this mountain away. They built that cement barrier, cement dam breast, to prevent this earth from disappearing. And who knows, 100 years. But this was grossly bad in 2011 and 2006 when we had Hurricane Sandy come up through. Now when that water came over that spillway, this is what it produced. I'm getting a tour tomorrow. All right, the ranger yesterday explained that there's 2 ways. We can go uphill and go back up to the dike or the dam breast, or we can follow the creek all the way to the overflow and walk up that way. And that's what I intend on doing. Walking this part up to the dam breast and then up the hill. All right, we're still walking through the woods. A little bumpy out here, but it's so good to be in the shade. The mistake I made today was wearing wearing my black shirt. Of course, I'm proud of it. See if you can see all of it here. Land of the free. I was free of gnats until I hit that spillway back there, and all of a sudden they started following me. Well, the further I walk away, the less and less gnats I'm seeing, but they seem to be hiding mostly in the grassy areas. As long as you don't walk in the grass, I guess they'll stay away from you. Looking through the trees, there's the spillway that we talked about before. You can hear the water in the distance. We're about to go up top and take a look at it. The trail had split up top, right at the top of that hill, which is a little on the dangerous side coming down. So I went around and I'm walking them down this way. I don't know if this stops at the bottom and I'll have to go back up or not. We're gonna see. Guess I didn't have to worry too much. We did come down the bottom. There goes the ranger up top. There's the spillway. There's the spillway. Yeah, correct. A lot of good fishing in here. I showed you from the top side. Now we made it all the way around the loop. Now we're going to go back up. As explained prior, we're coming up the macadam roads again. And you can see the white arrows. So we know we're on the right path. This is the hiking path. They lead all the way up. Coming down to the end of the macadam, we see a set of markers that turns us toward the trail. As you can see, it's part of the Philadelphia area, the river trail. Almost at the end. There's the ranger's outfit there. Coming up to the start point, worn out. That last uphill is all stones and it was steep. It's hard in the feet, hard in the ankles, but with practice you get better and better at it. So we're almost there. I'll check in. The trail that I was on goes right across the road. There's your arrows. But I'm done. I'll be walking up to my truck and turning everything off.